Everyone, and this is a beginner's video on how to use Trust Wallet. My name is Royal Okafo. Okay, so you must have downloaded your Trust Wallet from Play Store. All right, so it's going to ask you something like this. Okay, it's going to ask you something like this. So you're going to choose the first one, create new wallet. All right, meanwhile, after creating this, you want to download in another device. At that point, you would click on add existing wallet because you've already created somewhere else. Okay, but right now, because this is the first time you are using Trust Wallet, so you click on create new wallet. Okay, and you move with the first option, create secret phrase. Okay, go with the first option, secret phrase, and you click on create. All right, and I like to click backup manually. Then you tick all these. And you click on continue. Okay, I don't know if this is displaying because sometimes Trust Wallet has a way of hiding things that are meant to be kept secret. So I don't know if it's displaying on this screen record. I can see it now, but I don't know if it's recording it. Okay, but if you can see it, you just click copy. Okay, copy to clipboard. All right, so you copy it. Now this is your password. You can write it down. All right, you can copy it and paste it somewhere. If this gets lost, you are going to lose your asset forever. Okay, so copy, you can write it down, you can copy it in a safe place where no one would have access to. So I've copied it and I'm going to paste it somewhere. Okay, so I've copied that to somewhere, so I just click on continue. All right, so now you can see it's trying to confirm. So word 1, so I'll just go to where I pasted it. Look at word 1 is order. So I come back to Trust Wallet. Word 1 is order. Word 4 is tilt. All right, I select tilt. Word, oh, I didn't even look at that. Okay, word 7 and word 10. Okay, just word 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Adult, 8, 9, 10 box. Okay, adult and box. Adult and box. Okay, I click on confirm. All right, so yours is also going to display like that. So you do the same. Yeah. So start using Trust Wallet, so you click on X anyone. All right, so this is basically how it looks like. Okay, so you now be the one to add up other things. All right, so I'll just quickly head here, manage crypto. I'll tell you why I'm going there much later, but just you can also do that. I would have to activate USDT. Okay, I just scroll down until I find it. Okay, so because I don't find it, I just click on the search bar and impute it USDT. Okay, you're gonna see several USDTs, but we're interested in the one that has BNB Smart Chain, the USDT that has BNB Smart Chain with this yellow symbol. All right, so we activate it, click on the right hand side, and we are good. We'll come back. I'm going to tell you later why I had to activate it. So you can see it showing now. All right, the currency we need. So the next step now is for us to fund our wallet. Okay, we can't buy until we fund our wallet. So the reason why I activated USDT is that it's either we fund USDT, okay, to buy with USDT, but definitely you must have BNB, whether you are funding with USDT or not. In fact, as a matter of fact, you can fund only with BNB. All right, because there is something called gas fee. Okay, you are paying the gas fee with BNB. You are paying gas fee with BNB, not any other currency. Okay, so you are paying charges with it, just little dollar charges of any transaction you are performing. You are paying it with BNB, and you can also buy with BNB. But the reason why I love buying with USDT is USDT comes with dollar equivalent, meaning $1 is 1 USDT. $10 is 10 USDT. But in BNB is not like that. Okay, you can, so it's Okay, so one BNB is equals $890.73. $890.73. All right. So if you are looking for $1 worth of BNB, it's going to be 0.00 something. So because of that calculation, sometimes you may want to buy with, maybe you want to buy with $10, 10 USDT, $10. Okay, you will now need to convert it to the BNB equivalent, meaning that might be 0.01 or 0.001 or 0.005. So in order to save you the stress of that conversion, that is why I just prefer to fund BNB so that I can use that for my charges. I can fund that $2 while I let every other thing remain in USDT, or I can fund in BNB and convert to USDT. All right, so I'm going to show you in this video. Okay, so the next thing now is to, like I said, we need BNB. We can do without USDT. The only reason why we need USDT is so that we can have the dollar equivalent for easy buys and calculation of the amount we are buying with easily without any confusion. All right, so what to do now is to receive BNB. So you click on BNB. Of course, you must have spoken with whoever you are buying from, and you click on receive. All right, so you can either scan the QR code from the sender, but if the sender is not close to you, what you do is you copy, okay, and you forward to the person credits you the BNB equivalent of the dollar you are buying. All right, so like I said, you copy the receiving address and you send to the person who is going to send to you. Of course, I'm going to getting that is not an issue. I'm gonna drop links on how to buy Paraton you want to buy, but of course you can also buy from Bybit, but I can't drop all that in this particular video. All right, so let's assume you already have a contact who is sending you send him your receiving address, your BNB receiving address, and he sends to you. Now you can see, let me show you what I was trying to explain, a part of what I was trying to explain with the USDT thing. Now you can see that's the amount in BNB, 0.06, but the worth of it is $61. Okay, so if we now want to buy for $20, calculating the amount in BNB might be a little bit difficult. So we now want to buy the project or the coin, okay, or the token. We go to the right hand side of Trust Wallet, okay, the right bottom, discover. All right, click on discover. Okay, now you can go to DEX. Okay, go to DEX. You can go to DEX. All right, go to DEX. Now you could use PancakeSwap, okay, under DEX. DEX means decentralized exchange. That's where you go, you exchange your USDT or your BNB for the coin you want to buy. All right, but I'm not going to be using PancakeSwap because I think another one, Poocoin, is easier. So you go to the search bar and input Poocoin.app and then you search. So it's going to display like this, and all you need to do is to click on connect. All right, you click on connect and then you click on the first option, Trust Wallet. Okay, already I told you guys about sending your BNB. So of course you can see I sent my BNB, so you can see that's the money I'm buying with. Okay, so now I've also copied out the contract address. The contract address, you're going to be inputting the contract address here. So every project has something called a contract address. It is with that contract address I use in buying that particular project or token or coin. All right, so okay, so I've already copied it. I just have to paste it. Okay, all right, so it's going to display, it's loading up now. Crep or creepy, okay, anyone you feel like calling it. It's one project that will do massively well. All right, you can see that. Okay, and so what we're now going to do is to click on trade. You click on trade. All right, so you can see here is the currency we are buying with, and when we buy, it's going to give us CREP, okay, or CREPE. All right, so now this is where the issue is. This is why I love to use USDT, but I had to make use of BNB because you must have BNB balance as part of your charges. Okay, so now let's assume I want to buy $20 worth of CREP. I want to know the exact amount because BNB is, you can see, 0.069 worth around $61. So I want to buy like $20 or $40, but I just can't, even though I can. All right, one way is to click on the swap button that I just did, and then you might then see the equivalent. Okay, so it's now showing the equivalent is $35, but this is like, so I've not approved the transaction first. Okay, but then let's do something easier. So I would recommend, but if you can move on and just click on approve, but I recommend we swap to USDT first. All right, we'll swap to USDT. So it's $61, so I just have to impute. So I'm going to leave $2 on BNB for my charges. So I'm going to impute 59. Okay, so once I impute 59, it's going to give me the equivalent in BNB. All right, so I click on swap. All right, it's taking time to load. You may also experience this, so I'm just gonna start all over again. I click on max and then just reduce it here, 6.65. Let's do 6.65. Okay, that's giving us $57. Let's do 67, $59. Beautiful. So I think it's going to go through now. Let's see. So be sure your network is strong enough. Okay, it has gone through. So click on approve. Okay, if yours requires a password, or you can set up a password, transaction password, anytime you are doing transaction, it will require you to input your password. Okay, so right now we now have our currency in dollar equivalent, which is USDT. Okay, $1 is equals to 1 USDT. 1 USDT is equal to $1. All right, so I go back, I input the contract address of CREP. So this time around I won't be buying with BNB, but I'll be buying with USDT. So what I would do would be to change here. Please just follow everything slowly, you're going to get it. Okay, so I've changed to USDT. So what I did was to click on this place here. Okay, I now selected USDT over here. Okay, and then it pops up. All right, so let's assume now I want to buy with $30. Okay, $30 is $30. I don't need to put 0.01, 0.00 this. So it's $30 is $30. All right, so it's requiring us now to click on approve first before swap. So we do that, click on approve. Okay, we approve. Of course, every transaction requires a password, and then so peradventure you try out the approve and it doesn't work once, you can do it again. So after doing that, you click on swap. All right, and then we've been able to successfully buy our Crepe. Okay, click on approve. Just click on it until it shows success. Okay, it's delaying because of the market volatility. Okay, it has gone through. Okay, you just need to refresh. All right, you can see now that we've been able to successfully buy our crepe. You can see that the available balance before was 0, but not right now it's showing that we have about 2.5 million thereabouts of crepe. Okay, so let's go back to our wallet. Let's go back to our wallet where we started from. You can just go to home. You can see that our BNB is showing that we have only okay, our BNB is showing that we have only $2 in it, and of course we need that $2 for charges. Our USDT is showing the balance left after we spent $30 to buy crepe. Okay, so this is how to buy. Now I must also let you know that there are some projects you are going to buy, some tokens you're going to buy. It's not going to automatically display here. Okay, it's not going to automatically display here, but there are some that will automatically display here. Okay, you see that in the last 24 hours crepe have done about 73%. You can see that. Okay, that's just by the way. So if it doesn't display here, what do you do? Now let me show you what to do. Similar to what we did to bring out USDT in the other video. You go to manage crypto. Now you might not also find it here, so there's no point searching. So it's either you paste the contract address here, but even though you paste it here, okay, this comes up. So you paste it here, it will display. But if it doesn't display, now this is the third thing to do. You click on this plus sign here. There are some projects like that we may be buying, so that you are informed beforehand. You click on the plus sign, you click on it, you go over to network. All right, change the network. All right, so you don't have to head to network. All right, I said that, but you don't have to head to network. Just remain on token here. Remain on token. Okay, all you just need to do is to click on Ethereum. Ethereum is a network. All right, so you have to click on it to change the network, and then you select BNB, Binance Smart Chain. Right, you select it, and then remember that contract address you used in buying. That contract address you used in buying, you paste it here. Now that token is automatically going to display, and then you click on import. You click on import, but I won't be clicking on import because crepe is already showing on the home page of Trust Wallet. But I only had to go this extra mile. Perhaps you buy a coin that is not automatically showing. Not all coins or tokens shows. Okay, if it has not been updated on CoinMarketCap, it's not going to show on Trust Wallet homepage, even though you have it, even though you bought it. So that's why I just had to go this extra mile. So that's how to buy a token or a coin. All right, so we now have the balance showing right here.